morning everybody and welcome to our fourth day here at Las Vegas. Now in this vlog we're actually going to go and head off of the Las Vegas Strip because we are heading to the Grand Canyon, which is so exciting. I honestly cannot wait. We actually went and booked our tour from a company called Comedy on Deck Tours, and it's basically a coach company. You get to see the Hoover Dam and you also go to see the Grand Canyon, and it's like an all-inclusive tour. They have the guides there who are obviously informative, they're funny, and yeah, we get to go over to the Grand Canyon, get lots of pictures over there, spend lots of time over there. It's all inclusive in terms of you do get like water included, you get breakfast, and you also get lunch included, so that's pretty great. It's going to be a long day. We're up really early. We've actually got to be downstairs at our reception because they pick you up directly from your hotel at 7 o'clock, so we're going to get there a little bit earlier, so that's the plan for that. But I'm very excited to go and see the Grand Canyon. It's going to be a very hot day, so I've tried to dress as appropriately as I can. But yeah, it's going to be quite a long time on the coach, but they try to make it as comfortable as they possibly can. So obviously they'll put the air conditioning on. Obviously there's going to be comedians, so it's going to be, you know, quite funny, quite entertaining, and they do stop off regularly for toilet breaks and that kind of thing. So it will be a really nice trip. So yeah, let's go and make our way over. You can see here that when we booked our tickets, it's going to last from 6:30 to 5 p.m, so it's a very long day. It's basically a full day going to see in the Grand Canyon. And then we paid $377.82. We actually added the SkyWalk pass, which to me, it wasn't too bad. It was an extra $25 per adult, but I feel like it was, you know, really worth it to go and do that, because it's a very good like photo opportunity kind of thing. But the only thing that isn't included on this tour is tips, and obviously you need to tip the drivers because they have the professional drivers who are just focusing on the driving, and then you've got the like comedians and the guides, so you've got to tip them, and also anybody who kind of like gives you food because they're going to stop off at different restaurants and that kind of thing as well. So it's a day where everything is all included, but just be prepared that you've got to go and give tips. Obviously we'll see how the day goes, and I'll let you know how much we've actually given tips to different people. But also later tonight we've actually got a show. We're going to see the Tournament of the Kings, which is at the show here at the Excalibur, so I'm excited to go and see that. And then after that we're going to be going over to Fremont Street because we've got the zipline over there, which I'm very excited to get the Fremont Street experience. But yeah, that's basically the plan for today. Just got a message saying that our guide's going to be Parker and he's meeting us at 7 a.m. at the bus rotunda in Excalibur. Going to the back of the hotel because they told us to come to the rotunda, which is back here behind Starbucks in the Excalibur. If you're going to go and book it, just double check because it does change, depends on which hotel you're at. But for Excalibur, it's at the rotunda, which is right up at the back. Oh, and this is our one here, Comedy on Deck Tours. There are a lot of people getting on this one. I don't actually think we're the first stop either. Right, we're on the coach and this is basically going to be our home for a little while it seems, but yeah, it's quite spacious, it's nice and air conditioned, which is like perfect, especially because it's been so long. I think we must be at the last stop. It must be, because we're now completely full, so it was actually the last stop, but we managed to get a seat together, which is great. We've got a window seat, so yeah, we're now driving away. They've given us our breakfast menu, the most important meal of the day, definitely is. Yeah, so there's lots of different options there. And there's also a drinks menu at the back. I'm actually going to get the ranch special biscuits and gravy because I've not had that whilst I've been here, so I'm going to go and have that.
Just about now, out to your left, you will see UNL.
An orange juice.
That is the University of Nevada.
They've actually given us an itinerary of the tour, so we can see now just about to have breakfast, and then we're going to go travel to the Hoover Dam, then the Grand Canyon West, spend some time at the Grand Canyon West. We get 3.5 hours there, then we leave for the canyon back to Las Vegas at 2:30, and then we should be back at 5:30. Been given my damn VIP sticker, so feeling very special, but we're just heading over to the Omelette House, which is where we're going to have our breakfast. Right, breakfast was good. It was quite rushed to be fair, but it was actually really tasty. I love the biscuits and gravy. Okay, so we've made it to our first stop, which is the Hoover Dam. That didn't take too long to get to this part. It's given us 20 minutes here, so we're going to go and make our way up to this bridge which goes up to the viewpoint for the Hoover Dam. But yeah, there's a lot of slopes all the way up. It's really strange how you go from just like city to desert in a couple of minutes. Like, it literally completely changes. Here it is. Here is the Hoover Dam. As you can see, it's there stopping all the water from coming through, which is its purpose. It also supplies the water to Colorado, the tour guide was saying, which is pretty cool. It's a little bit annoying because this fence is so high, so it's actually really hard to get a picture. You have to like go as high as you can, but it is very, very impressive. If anything, I'd just say that we didn't get enough time to go and see it. Like, by the time we walked up, we only really had like 5 minutes to kind of get a quick picture, and then we're heading back to the bus. But our next stop is actually the Grand Canyon West, which is very exciting. You know, I have to say, big respect to all those workers who worked on building the Hoover Dam, because that would have been tough work. They said they had to work 363 days a year. They only got, was it Memorial Day?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah, they only got them 2 days off to go and build it, and we'll go down there. Yeah, and literally 1 minute in the heat and I feel really dried out, so yeah. I think the only thing I have to say is I don't think we had enough time to really explore it. It was, no, like, well, they gave us 20 minutes, but it took us a good like 5-6 minutes to walk up there, so yeah, it would be nice to have a little bit longer, but we got our pictures that we needed and that kind of thing. But yeah, we're just gonna go and make our way back to the bus, and I just need to drink lots of water. Every time we go into the bus, they give us some more water, they take it out, and it's quite cold, so yeah, I'm thankful for that. Right, so we've made it to the Grand Canyon. It's about 2 hours to get there from the Hoover Dam, which wasn't too bad. I had a nice little nap actually, which was perfect. We're just here at the main kind of like ticket centre entrance. We've actually got a wristband that we're going to go and get scanned, and then we're going to go back onto the bus. So this is what the tour looks like. So we actually make 2 stops. So right now we're here at the main terminal and gift shop, and then we get back onto our coach and we're going to go to Eagle Point first of all. Eagle Point apparently has an amazing like rock wall that looks like an eagle with its wings. So there's also the SkyWalk here, which is what we've got. And then after that we go straight to Guano Point, which is apparently the best viewpoint of the Grand Canyon from this point. So I'm excited to go to Guano Point, and then we go and it's a 10-minute bus journey back to the main terminal where we leave. So that is what the day looks like. There's also a few different restaurants which we get included. So there's some at Eagle Point and there's some at Guano Point. And we have made it over to Eagle Point. That is completely breathtaking. Look at that. We're allowed to be here for about 1 hour and 20 minutes, but we've got to do the skywalk first. We're not allowed to take any video footage or anything like any cameras, so we need to leave it all into a locker, but I will give you my full view at the end. And then this here is the line for the skywalk. It's quite long, but he said actually we're here at a good time because it's actually a lot quieter at the moment than it will be later on when more like tour buses come and that kind of thing. But it does seem quite lengthy. Right, it took about 25 minutes to get through the line, but the lockers are free, which is good to know. It was a bit of a long line, we haven't got much time up there now. Right, so we've just gone and finished at the skywalk, and it was quite a good experience. We didn't spend too long there, it was probably only about 10 minutes, but yeah, we had a photographer up there and they took about 6-7 photos of us. They actually do a photo package, and it is get 6 photos for $50 or 1 photo for $25, and they're digital only, you can't actually get printed, which is a bit of a shame. Like, it would have been nice to have got a printed photo, especially when you're spending that much money. But yeah, no, it was a good experience. We didn't spend too long. You could spend as long as you wanted to up there, but it was, you know, getting a bit crowded, to be fair. So but you know, the photos look quite good. The photographer was quite interactive. We've done like funny photos, we've done serious ones. So yeah, we're now just in the gift shop having a little browse, and we've got the Skywalk Grand Canyon pin, which obviously I'm going to have to get. I have so many SkyWalk t-shirts in all different colours. We've got about 15 minutes until we need to be back on the coach to go to the next stop. It feels like we've had hardly any time in this stop, like, at all. But yeah, we're gonna go and head over, then hopefully get some good pictures now over the canyon, because, like, fair enough, you can do it on SkyWalk, but you only kind of get that one digital photo that they've taken of you, so it'd be nice to go and get some more photos for ourselves. Yeah, this is why it's called Eagle Point, and it's basically because the rock formations are the shape of an eagle, as you can see over there, which is so cool. And this is the view we've been looking for. Look at that. That's the eagle shape right there. It's honestly amazing, it's so stunning. And the guide actually said that this view here at Eagle Point isn't even the best view, so when we go to the next one, that's going to be so much better. Apparently it's like fully 360-degree views of the Grand Canyon, which would be literally beautiful to see. But yeah, it is so impressive. Oh, look at the size of him. Absolutely huge.
A few moments later.
Right, so we've made it over to Guano Point, and it looks honestly so stunning, but we've got an hour and a half here before we need to go and get the coach back over to Las Vegas. So we're going to go and grab our lunch first. For the Guano Point Cafe. Okay, and here's the meal. This was included in the price. So we've got chicken, mash, gravy, dinner roll, and some corn on the cob. It was actually a bit of a nightmare getting it, to be fair. Like, they had two options. It was either a meat option with chicken, or it was a vegetarian curry option, but they actually ran out of the meat option for a good 15 minutes, so we had to wait, which apparently is quite common. I've read it on Facebook before, but yeah, it had to wait a while for it, so we haven't got much time to actually go and explore, which seems to be the problem on this whole trip, to be fair. But I've never scoffed food down so quickly, but we are in a rush, so yeah, we're gonna go. And one thing I've noticed about this part of the canyon is that you've actually got literally a 360 view of the canyon itself. It literally just goes on for miles and miles, and actually all the way down on average is 1 mile deep, which is a long way down, but it seriously is just so impressive to look at. And there is literally 360 views all the way around. You've got all the canyon down here, and then it continues onto that side over here. Oh, that is beautiful, that view. There's people climbing up there, which looks so cool. We haven't got time to do it, but it does look like an amazing view from there. So over here, they haven't actually got barriers up like they did at Eagle Point. So they actually have these markers instead, which say keep 5 feet from the edge. Some people though get so close, and it really does scare me. Like, they get so close to the edge, I just think it could crumble, anything could happen. So yeah, it does scare me when I see that. I'm staying way more than 5 feet away from the edge. Right, we're just walking back to the bus, and I honestly wish that you was here to go and witness this, because I feel like the camera doesn't even pick it up just how stunning this is. Like, it's honestly naturally beautiful. Like, it is just stunning. And I just googled, and it is one of the 7 wonders of the world, which I didn't think it was, but it is actually one of the 7 wonders of the world, which I think this is actually the first one now that I've seen. But yeah, honestly, it was stunning, and I've just loved being here. It's definitely one thing that I've ticked off my bucket list, but I feel like if I come back, I would definitely come and do it again. Hopefully with a helicopter tour next time. But yeah, it was very good. I'm so hot now though. Okay, we've arrived back at Excalibur. It's actually before the 5:30 that they expected. We was actually here before 5 o'clock, which was great. They managed to get us home really quickly. I've just noticed as well, I've still got my damn VIP sticker, which I'm going to keep as a keepsake, just to remember today. But we had a lovely day. I would definitely go and recommend Comedy on Deck tours. They were amazing. The coach was really nice and air conditioned. They kept giving us bottled water every time we kind of like left the coach, got back on the coach. They was giving us free bottled water. In terms of the actual like like the host, who was like doing the comedian person, very, very knowledgeable of the Grand Canyon. You know, they cracked a few jokes here and there, that kind of thing. There was times when they kind of said, right, like, this is your opportunity just to have a nap. He said it was nap time, but yeah, like on the way back, he didn't really talk that much, to be fair. But that was quite nice because we was all so tired anyway. We just kind of wanted to chill. So yeah, overall, really amazing. Obviously, the driver's doing the driver's job. The comedian is doing the like comedian, like telling you everything kind of job. So I liked that happened. In terms of a tip, we gave $30 tip. So we gave $20. That's $10 each for the comedian, and we gave $10 to the driver. And that is what I actually recommended in the brochure leaflet that they gave us. So that's how we done it. If you're just worrying about tips and that kind of thing. We also left a $5 tip when we went to the restaurant for breakfast, so bear that in mind as well. But in terms of like the breakfast food was really good. It was a little bit frustrating when we got to the Grand Canyon and we had to eat there because the food was actually really nice, but the fact that it was just so slow. And even though throughout the vlog I've kind of been saying that it felt like it was very rushed, I still agree it was very rushed. However, we managed to do everything that we wanted to do, and you know, I wouldn't really change that. Like, I think we had probably like 20-30 minutes to go and get pictures. I've got all the pictures I wanted to. Go and check out my Instagram to see my Grand Canyon pictures, which if they're not up yet, they will be up soon. But I've definitely added them to my story already, so definitely go and check them out. But honestly, the Grand Canyon was breathtaking. I'm so glad that we got to see it. So happy. But for now, we're actually got a few hours now before we have to go to Tournament of the Kings, which is the show here at the Excalibur, which I'm very excited to go and see that. And then later on this evening, which is going to be a really, really late night, we're actually heading to Fremont Street to do the zip line over there, which is quite a distance. So we're going to go over there after the Excalibur show. But yeah, that's it. So for now, we're just going to have a little rest, have a little chill. I'm going to sort out my Instagram and maybe edit a few things for the vlog because I want to get that up soon. So yeah, but for now, that's it. We are outside the Tournament of the Kings, which is a show that they have here at the Excalibur. Here you're going to go and you're going to cheer for the knights. You're going to boo for the villains unless you're on the villain's side. And yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Our show starts at 8:30. We're here 20 minutes before. It's a dinner show, you get drinks included, so I can't wait to show you what this has to offer. And Tournament of the Kings is down here on this bottom level of the Excalibur Hotel. And yeah, you literally just follow the signs over to Tournament of the Kings. And the arena and stadium is just over here at the back. And here's a few little rules. You're not allowed to take any food or drink from outside the arena into the arena. No flash photography, no smoking, and also no bags at all for this one. Right, so we are sitting in the dragon section, which I think that means that we are going to be cheering the villain, which is very exciting. I've never had to do that before. But we've got a really good view. It's actually quite a small venue, to be honest. But yeah, we're going to be getting our food included soon as well, and the show will be starting very soon. I think the doors are opened at 8 o'clock, which means that we've got half an hour to spare. We've got our stein at the ready, and this is what it looks like from where we're sitting, which is pretty great. I think Dragon is one of the best places to sit for the show in terms of view. The other sections that you can go and sit at over there in that section there, you've got Ireland, and then Romania, then Norway, Spain, Austria, and then over here you've got Hungary. Then we're at our section, which is the Dragon, and then right over at the end you've got France over there. I don't think there's actually a bad seat here. Like, anywhere you're sitting, you're going to get a great view of what's going on. We've got our Pepsi to start off with. They actually do some other drinks that you can pay extra for. So they've got specialty cocktails, which are all like Knight, Queen, Dragon related, which is quite cool. And then you've got all your like spirits too, and frozen drinks. And our dinner has arrived. We've got our chicken, potatoes, corn, and a dinner roll as well. Looks actually very good. And we're eating true medieval style with our hands. and it is so loud. What a vibe this is. Absolute craziness. It is so bright. It's like being in Times Square. Wow, look at the ceiling. It keeps changing. It is so cool. I'm actually trying to stop my eyes from popping out of my head. Like, there is so many sights here. It's unbelievable. But I can't even show you it on camera because it's definitely not PG. But this is what we are here to do, SlotZilla. We're actually doing the lying down one, so we're going to be facing down, going across Fremont Street all the way down there, which is absolutely incredible. We're actually here a little bit earlier, but we're going to see if we can go and get onto it now. We're about an hour earlier. Yeah, about an hour. So we're going to go and see that, and then we can go and properly explore Fremont Street in a second. But let's go on. I think they're getting ready for the next people to go through. So this is where we enter right here, and you can see here are the warning signs about the attraction. So it's a thrilling attraction involving extreme heights, racing flights and sudden impacts. So if you want to, just go and double check them over there in case it applies to you. I've just realised as well is it's like a one-arm bandit slot machine. We can't actually get in any earlier for this one, so we're just going to have a little walk around and look at Fremont Street now rather than later. Another thing that's very similar to this is the one that's at the Link. However, with the one at the Link, people say I think it's shorter, whereas it's apparently a much better experience. So this is why we decided to do this one instead. But yeah, I can't wait to do it. It's going to be a real adrenaline rush. My mum's never done anything like this before, so I'm very excited for it. Obviously, you can't take cameras on with you, but they do have a GoPro attached to it, so you get a good footage of you going across. What a vibe! And here's another stage that they've got. Crowd are going wild, especially her. I think over there is the photo point as well, so as you're coming into the brakes over there and you come off, that is where your photo is taken. So I'm going to definitely smile for the camera there. Yeah, it's almost time, but I have actually heard before that people get stuck halfway through the zip line, which I'm praying that does not happen to me or my mum. Like, that is crazy, absolutely craziness. But yeah, it is definitely a vibe here. I'm loving it. Now, just for context for those of you who are interested about the pricing for this, it costs $89 each. That's for the laying down experience going across, you get to your Superman pose going across, and it also includes a video and photo package. So, to be fair, it's quite pricey for, you know, a zip line. However, I think it's going to be a really, really good experience, and it's kind of like, you know, it's very unique to Fremont Street, so that's why I'm excited to do this one. Just about to go on, but just for those glasses wearers like me, you can actually go and purchase a glasses strap for here, otherwise you're not allowed to have your glasses. I've actually got my own one, which I'm going to be using for this. But yeah, if you're a glasses wearer, it's really frustrating sometimes when you go to these sort of attractions and you've got to take your glasses off, but you can actually purchase it from here. I'm actually going to go and put my phone away now. So it actually goes to the bag, which then goes and straps onto the zip line itself, so you take it all the way to the other side with you, which is perfect. Here we go. That is one of the best experiences that I've ever been on. It was amazing going across, laying down flat across Fremont Street. Like, it just was everything. It was thrilling, it was fun. We waited about 15 minutes in the queue to actually get there, but I felt safe, it was comfortable. I know a lot of people say that it sometimes feels uncomfortable, like laying down in that position, but it didn't feel like that at all. It was great getting to record it, and literally straight away our videos were on like the QR code that they've given us, so we can go and download them. So honestly, it was such a great experience. I'm so happy with it. I would definitely go and do it again. Like, it actually has made me feel so awake right now, even so that we're gonna go and we're gonna go to Fat Tuesday, which is what everybody's talking about here in Las Vegas. It's basically a cocktail place that does frozen cocktails, and it's not too bad of a price, and they are huge. So this here is Fat Tuesday. There's quite a lot of them down the Las Vegas Strip. It's literally right next to the SlotZilla Zipwire that we just done. But they do lots of different flavours like blue raspberry, Cat 5 hurricane, electric lemonade, mango strawberry and pina colada. And they are the prices there. So you can get regular, a sports bottle, a yard dog, mug, monster yard and the SlotZilla. The SlotZilla is absolutely huge. I've seen a few people with them. That's $50 for that one. I think we're going to get either the monster yard or the mug. I like the mug because you well, to be there, they're all souvenirs as well. Well, I got here a yard dog from Fat Tuesday. It just had to be done, and here it is. It's actually quite heavy, to be fair. And they said that if we keep the cup, we get to refill it for $15, which isn't bad at all. But let's go and give it a try. I can't wait for this. Oh, whoa, that is strong. And you can actually go and add extra shots of alcohol in it. We didn't even do that, but that is strong enough. Like, you can so easily get drunk on this. I don't know if it's got like tequila in it, but it shocks me how strong it is. It's 1:10 in the morning and we are doing souvenir shopping here in Fremont Street. We've had a great night, honestly, the vibes are just amazing. And if you're interested, which I don't know if you are, completed it, actually completed it, it's all done. They have shot glasses at 99 cents, beautiful. Bling, 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 and more bling. Wow guys, what an evening. We just went and spent the best evening at Fremont Street. I honestly loved it. I fully fell in love with it. Like, it was just such a great place. I've never been anywhere quite like it before. Obviously, it's one of them places where you need to have your wits about you in terms of like, you know, we saw some sights that I wasn't expecting to see, but just have your wits about you when you're there. But, you know, it is safe, there's security there. I mean, we saw somebody be arrested, like, there was a lot going on, but it was really, really fun. I really enjoyed it. It was such a vibe. So definitely go and get yourself down to Fremont Street if you're coming here to Las Vegas. I honestly loved it. It's definitely one that if I come back to Las Vegas, I'd be spending more time there because it was just so great. Also, the Fat Tuesday cocktails went to my head, literally instantly to my head. So yeah, feeling a little bit right now, but it is now 2:30 in the morning. It's very, very early hours of the morning. We're up not mega early tomorrow. We can kind of have a bit of a lay-in. Tomorrow our plan is that we're going to see Adele, which is very fun. That's in the evening, and then before that we just want to explore the Paris Hotel and the Venetian, which are both beautiful hotels. So make sure you stay tuned for that vlog. I did promise you that I'd go and tell you about the Tournament of the Kings as well. Honestly loved it, beautiful show. It was a great like family fun show. Like, it was nice seeing like, you know, the children like having a lot of fun, booing. Like, I actually, if it was me, I would go into the dragon section again because I love the fact that like everybody's cheering their like king and then we're cheering the dragon and everybody's like against us. It was just such a great vibe, and we actually got, I think, the best chunk of the show. The dragon section of the show was honestly amazing. I love Tournament of the Kings. It didn't even cost that much. It cost us like $80 a person, which in comparison to other shows here at Vegas, that's pretty cheap. So definitely go and keep an eye out for cheap tickets for the Tournament of Kings here at Excalibur. Honestly loved it. I think we ended up getting 2 soft drinks each, and then the food was actually pretty good as well, so can't complain about that. But we're actually going to go and head to bed, so stay tuned tomorrow, especially if you want to see the Adele concert, which I cannot wait for. Going to Caesar's Palace for that. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye. I will see you real soon. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribing and make sure you're pressing the like button, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye.